Hey guys, welcome back to Nat 1 Videos and happy Christmas. Today's video isn't a tutorial or a terrain build. I've actually spent the last week carving my dad's Christmas present, so it's kind of fitting that it took me a little longer than expected and I get to release a video on Christmas Day. I literally just finished it last night and I haven't had the chance to post it off to him yet, so this video will have to do instead. At least he gets to see what he's getting. As usual, I've picked a Lord of the Rings theme, which couldn't be more perfect really, because my dad is a massive fan of the works of Tolkien, just like me. The apple never falls far from the tree. One of the best gifts he ever gave me was the Lord of the Rings. It has fueled my imagination for my whole life and it still hasn't lost its flavour. So with this carving, I decided to take some text from the books and translate it into Elvish. I decided to take the text from Aragorn's riddle, which Gandalf included in his letter to Frodo when he couldn't meet him in Bree, as evidence to Aragorn's identity. It was also recited aloud at the Council of Elrond by Bilbo Baggins to Boromir, who was expressing doubts at the authenticity of Aragorn's claims to being the heir of Isildur. The poem reads, "All that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. From the ashes a fire shall be woken, a light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken, the crownless again shall be king." So I chose this text for a couple of different reasons. The first being that I love that line, "Not all those who wander are lost." Deep meaning aside, it conjures up a really funny image in my head. My dad likes to go on long walks, a wanderer so to speak, and I can just see him as he gets old and bent like Gandalf, wandering over the hills with his walking stick and having to explain to passers-by that he knows exactly where he's going. Or maybe he'll just be lost. All that aside, the real reason I chose this text is because it speaks of hope to me, and not just hope. I think there's some real wisdom in the text too. "All that is gold does not glitter" alludes to the fact that things that seem most valuable on the surface, spectacular and beautiful, such as gold, are deceptive. Often the most modest appearances hide an inner gold. In short, don't get distracted by spectacular things because they hold no value in the end. "Not all those who wander are lost." For me, this has always been a line that held particular significance. When I was a toddler, we went shopping in Belfast once, and when my mum wasn't looking, I just wandered off. I went exploring Belfast, a very dangerous city in the 80s, all on my own when I was smaller than a hobbit. And I remember it well. I remember how amazed I was by the buses and the massive buildings. Everywhere I looked, there was something exciting to see, and I was not afraid. I remember being found by a police officer and being taken back to my mum, who was absolutely beside herself with worry, and I was confused. I wasn't lost, I wasn't afraid. I didn't see the problem. Now I have my own toddler, I completely understand. But even as an adult, I tend to wander off, metaphorically speaking. But the thing is, because I feel that I am rooted in things that are good, I never feel lost. It is always possible to find my way back. "The old that is strong does not wither." If there was a sentence that could sum up my dad, this might be it. This is obviously not talking about physical strength, because if it came to it, I could totally whoop my dad's butt. It's talking about the makeup of a person, things like boldness, honesty, trueness, and integrity. Traits that, if they are present within a person, no matter how old or unassuming they become, they will always be strong. Which really leads perfectly into the lines, "Deep roots are not reached by the frost. From the ashes a fire shall be woken. A light from the shadow shall spring." All 3 lines speak of hope. If your roots go deep, there is always hope of growth, even if you go through times that seem bleak. There is always hope. You're not done yet. Renewed shall be blade that was broken, the crownless again shall be king. Obviously, in the books, this directly relates to Aragorn, the shards of Narsil, and him returning to the throne of Gondor victorious. But it's a nice idea. Maybe the blade that was broken is a broken dream or aspiration that you've had. Maybe it was a friendship. Who knows? The point is that the blade can be reforged, and when it is, it will carry with it a power greater than it had in its original form. I like the sound of that. So you might consider me a hopeless optimist. Hey, you might have switched this video off ages ago, but I don't mind really. We live in a world that seems to value these kinds of sentiments less and less. It all seems a bit pessimistic and hopeless. I'm not really down with that vibe. I am all about growth, renewal, positivity and hope, even if it only exists in my imagination. My brother, whose opinion I value greatly, once spoke to me about hope. And this is not verbatim, but he said something along the lines of, hopelessness is a lie. It states as a fact that things will not get better. But you can't possibly know that. So you must therefore have hope, because there's always the possibility that things can get better. There is always hope. Anyway, enough of my slushy sentiments. Today I am really aware that there are people who are spending Christmas on their own, away from loved ones, and that really sucks. I just wanted to give a shout out to 2 of my best mates who I know who are on their own today, John Atfield and Diego Matis. You guys rock. I hope you find some light and positivity in this day. And to all my subscribers, if you would like to help me and give these guys a big Christmas present, please go and check out both of their Instagram feeds. Both John and Diego are amazing illustrators, and their work continuously blows my mind. Go and give them a follow and some positivity. I'm going to put links to their channels in the description below this video. There we go, all finished up. Happy Christmas, Dad. I hope you like it, and yeah, I'll get it into the post to you soon and you'll be able to go off wandering. Just before I go, I just want to say happy Christmas to my good friend Colin Bressy over at Crazy Crafter channel. I hang out with Colin every Sunday and we do a live stream. So if you're bored on Sunday this week and you want to join us for the live stream, come over there. We'll be chatting, we'll be talking about crafting and all sorts of cool things. We do it every Sunday, and I'm just really grateful to have made that connection and that friendship this year. That's been one of the things that has brought a bit of positivity into my life. Anyway, yeah, happy Christmas everyone. Have a good day. I've had a few whiskies, but anyway, yeah, see you next week.